Good morning, everybody. It is 7:49 in the morning. I've been up since about 7:15, but we are a very, very tired household. Welcome to day 2 of me not preparing for a half marathon I'm planning to walk on Sunday as a carnivore. Abra was actually kind of acting funny all night long. She got like the hiccups yesterday afternoon, actually late yesterday evening. And she just continued to have the hiccups all night long. At least that's what I think it is. I'm not a vet or a vet tech. It looked like hiccups to me. It seemed like she was kind of having spasms in her stomach and her throat. And so that was concerning. It kept waking us up in the middle of the night. So at one point I actually brought her downstairs trying to think, well, when I have hiccups, I have things I can do to fix them. So I got her to drink a little bit of water, and then I gave her some peanut butter, thinking if she would sit there and kind of work on, you know, sucking the peanut butter down her throat, it might kind of help calm those muscles. And then she drank some more water, and we went back upstairs, went back to sleep, but she woke us up again several more times with like hiccup fits, to the point she was almost snoring, and it sounded like, I thought she was having either a hard time breathing or like a stridor or something. It really freaked me out. Turned the lights on, you know, kind of flipped her upside down, gave her a belly rub, and patted her and checked her out her mouth and anything I could think of. This was like midnight-ish. But she kind of seemed to calm down after a few minutes of some attention from me and Michael, so we all went back to sleep. And then at 1:30, we woke up because we heard her hacking, and she was in the floor as she threw up. And I went through the vomit very carefully, and it just looked like mostly just like stomach acid. There was not really any undigested food in it. There was a few clumps of something. I don't want to get really gross. There was a few clumps of something, but it just seemed like kind of thick. It was probably the peanut butter. I forgot. It's early. It was a peanut butter. Cleaned that up, took her outside to pee. After that, she continued to wake us up maybe 2 more times. We're having these like hiccup fits to the point it sounded like she couldn't breathe. I was about to take her to an emergency overnight vet, but then it all seemed to pass. We all fell asleep, and we got maybe as a family 3 hours of uninterrupted sleep. But then when I woke up this morning, she was asleep, and she sounded like she was sleeping good, but I had to wake her up because she has a grooming appointment at 8 o'clock. Speaking of which, I gotta get on the road here. Fortunately, the grooming is in a wing of a vet's office, so if she has an emergency while she's there, they can take her to the vet. But I woke her up and took her outside, and she started having the hiccup fits again, so I brought her back in the house and I cooked her her breakfast. She doesn't usually eat this early. She usually eats like 9, 10 o'clock. But I scrambled her an egg and a little bit of hamburger meat, and put it on the floor, and she didn't want anything to do with it. And that's really weird for her. She just stayed on the couch and kind of looked at it from afar. So when I took a little piece of it over to the couch to her, and she smelled it, and then she decided to eat it, but she still wouldn't get off the couch and go eat her breakfast. So at this point I was really concerned, and I called Michael, and he mentioned a few other things that I had not thought about, like the fact that yesterday afternoon when he was on the couch reading, he felt like her breathing rate was getting fast and then slow and fast and then slow. And he had told me that, and I just completely forgot about it, because when I checked her out, she seemed like she was fine, and it went in and out of my head. Well, hey there. So we're not quite sure what to do. She's acting about like she normally acts in the morning. It's just completely not like her to not tear into breakfast. So I'm really glad that the grooming is at a vet, and Michael, he's at the gym right now. He was gonna try to get home so he could go with us, but he's not gonna be able to make it. But I can walk her to this grooming appointment. So I'm gonna walk her over there and mention what's going on. And Michael said when he gets home, he wants to Google it and do a little bit more research and see how he feels about, do we really need to make her a vet appointment? If it's passed, she hasn't seemed to hiccup since when we first went out to pee this morning. So has it passed, or is it something we should worry about? We're not really sure right now, but I will definitely keep you posted in this vlog. Otherwise, this is Friday, February, I think it's the 10th. I don't know, don't judge me. Friday, and I do the half marathon on Sunday. I'm starting out my morning with my homemade bone broth. It's just bones that I boiled down in a ton of salt. And I'm trying to drink a cup of this every single day for the collagen. And so here we go. I'll definitely keep you posted on everything that happens today. Most importantly, never mind the mess this couch looks like. We just got up and left it like that last night. Most importantly, what goes on with this little one, because she's pretty special. You can see she still has a little bit of breakfast on her face from when I tried to take her a bite. Are you gonna be okay? You're worrying everybody. At least she doesn't seem to have the hiccups right now. That's good. All right, let's take her to get her grooming. All right, I'm back. It's 8:20. I just dropped Abra off at grooming. She actually seemed a whole lot better after I got off the camera. She, as we were putting the leash on to go outside, all of a sudden she got interested in her breakfast and she ate it all. And so I didn't film any on the walk over to the vet because I kind of had my eyes on her really close, making, you know, keeping an eye on what she was doing, and she seemed totally fine. She pooped on the way over. Everything seemed fine and normal. She did not have any hiccuping. I was in the office for probably about 15 minutes total with her in my arms, and she wasn't hiccuping at all. She didn't seem like anything was weird. So I called and talked to Michael. We're gonna keep an eye on her. I'm glad she's there because there's a vet there if she does have a recurrence of anything serious. But maybe it's past. Maybe it was just some hiccuping. I'm keeping my fingers crossed and hoping for the best. But when we pick her up, we'll decide then if we need to do anything else as far as she goes, or see if, I'm just hoping that maybe it's past whatever that was. So anyway, she's gonna get just a bath and like a sanitary trim, not a full-on groom. She had a full-on groom of 2 or 3 weeks ago. So anyway, I will keep you posted, and I'm finally finishing the rest of my bone broth. We are back to getting our suntan on every day. We pretty much completely lost our summer tan last year, but we come outside every morning somewhere between 8 and 10 a.m. I put, if I look kind of ghosty, it's because I put on some heavy sunscreen on my face and chest, but trying to get that 30 minutes each side of sunshine, vitamin D for our health. Michael over here reading his Dan Jones book. I just recently got him interested in
now I'm obsessed. I'm
English
looking
history.
up all kinds of Dan Jones stuff.
Dan Jones. I've only read one of his books, and I would call it one of my most fun reading experiences.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the way he presents the material, and we've watched some documentaries with him hosting.
Which one are you watching? I mean, reading?
The Wars of the Roses.
Wars of the Roses.
Yeah,
I read his book on...
Plantagenets.
Yep. I read his book about the Plantagenets.
Yeah.
So
And he has a new one coming out in the U.S. on Tuesday, on Valentine's Day.
Yep, Essex Dogs.
Week.
So anyway, Michael forgot to bring his Kindle, so he's having to read it on his phone.
Did.
All right, we just picked baby girl up from the groomers. She seems to be acting fine. A little bit needy and clingy, but she's not doing the hiccupy thing. We're actually gonna take her for her walk. It's about 1.25 miles, 1.3 miles, something like that. We're gonna take her for her little walk and just keep an eye on her, see how she does. Oh, you smell so good. They also bathed her in a medicated shampoo because they, I had told him she was a little bit itchy lately, so.
Taking a little walk after Amber got out of the groomers. Day's gonna get warm. It's gonna get to be 81, February the 10th. It's pretty amazing.
I'm breaking a sweat.
I'm starting to break a sweat too. So we're finishing up our sun for the, I guess the bulk of the day with a little couple-mile walk here. Tire Amber out, and then we're gonna go for a few errands on this beautiful Friday. And a little update on Abra. She smells amazing, so that's good. I can smell her from back here. But we've watched her since we picked her up, which has probably been 30 minutes ago now. I've also talked to the groomer. There was nothing was showing by way of symptoms or favoring anything outside of a little bit of itching in one of her ears. So we're going to take her along with us today, still monitor her, but the hiccups are gone and she seems to be her old self right now.
Pardon my unbrushed hair, I just got out of the shower, but it's about 11 o'clock and I'm making my 3 scrambled eggs with salt and pepper. I left out the heavy whipping cream and the chop house butter.
Did you really?
This is breakfast for me on day 2 of 3 days before half marathon training. 3 eggs, 3 very loosely wet scrambled eggs.
Oh.
All right, it's a little after noon and we are headed to Vieira to run a couple errands. We had planned to bring Abra with us, but it's already 77 degrees and we wouldn't be able to take her in everywhere that we were going, so we decided to leave her at home. Sorry, I got cut off there. It's illegal to leave your dog in a car if it's over 80 degrees, and it being 77, we thought it's really just a little too close to cut it. So we left her home in the air conditioning. Ever since we picked her up from her grooming appointment, she's been acting completely normal, completely fine. No scratching, no itching. No hiccuping, no anything. So whatever happened last night seems to have been a fluke.
So,
but I feel like her health is probably better at the house in the air conditioning than it would be out in the hot sun.
We all may have an early night tonight. We need naps.
None of us got a good night's sleep last night, and Michael and I are starting to feel it. So, but we have a couple errands that can't wait. He needs to run in Sephora and get a skincare product he's out of. I need a couple things for the race on Sunday. This was kind of our best chance to get out when there's not going to be a lot of traffic. Yeah. And of course I say that we're sitting in traffic now, but we won't have to battle weekend traffic to get up there. So we're going to run these a couple errands and then come back home and take you along with us. So I'll show you what we do.
Let's go.
Typical Target run. I went in for 3 things and I came out $106 later for my stuff alone.
And she said, remember 3?
I said, remember 3 things.
Help me remember 3 things. That's okay. I've got to get 2 things.
A Valentine's Day card to send to somebody. I needed a fanny pack. I cannot believe I am saying this, and I guess I'm a little late to the bandwagon because there were not many fanny packs to choose from. But I have adamantly resisted the fanny pack trend because I grew up in the 90s when fanny packs were for moms and they were hideous. I mean, utterly hideous. And I see all these young teenagers, 20-year-olds wearing fanny packs and I die inside because that was so not cool when I was growing up. But I needed a fanny pack for the race on Sunday because I want to take my phone and some sunscreen with me and I don't want it pulling on my shoulders for the walk. So I needed a fanny pack, a Valentine's Day card, and face wash for in my shower.
Yeah.
But I also bought a pack of claw clips, an extra Valentine's Day card I didn't need, eyebrow gel. What all did I get? I bought 2 kinds of candy for Sunday, which is going to be a cheat day after the race. I bought 2 different packs of Lindor, and yes, I know that they are not carnivore. This is going to be my cheat day treat to myself. Bought a beach hat.
hair clips.
Yeah, I mentioned that. The claw
Oh, you
clips.
did? Okay, sorry. A couple of different face things. You didn't just buy the face wash.
I bought facial moisturizer as well. I almost bought a whole bunch of nail polish.
I was going to say, we didn't get the nail polish.
Refrained from that because I'm kind of in a nail crisis right now. I can't decide what I want to do with my nails. So anyway, $106 later, what should have been about a $30 Target run. But this is why I try to stay out of Target. Maybe once a month.
Same. Mine was $80. And I went in just for daily moisturizer that I wanted to get and chewing gum.
You bought
that was it.
You bought 2 kombuchas because they were in amber glass and we need more amber glasses.
They were on sale.
They were on sale.
I bought the daily moisturizer. I bought candy, 2 lip scrubs. I bought candy. And I mean, you tell me a cheat day and I'm going to prep.
I decided if I complete the half marathon, if I complete the half marathon on Sunday, I intend to have pizza and then candy, which for me is always Lindor. If there's a Lindor around,
it's true, it is
always Lindor. That's my favorite. I like Girardelli Girardelli as well, but Lindor is my favorite. So that, and then Siete has a line of chips.
I'm excited to try these. We haven't tried these yet.
So because they are seed oil free and gluten free, we went ahead and bought those just in case we feel like we need a little salty
preservative
snack.
free.
Trust me, when we have a cheat day, we eat like standard Americans. So, but we knew we weren't going to be back at a nice Target with this kind of variety before Sunday, so we decided to go ahead and stock up for Sunday. And no, we are not the kind of people who will eat it between now and then.
Oh no,
Yeah. We're not really tempted by having things in the house, but we just didn't want to have to make after I walked that, after I walked the half marathon, I do not want to have to get back out and go shopping for my cheat day. So
exactly. And we've got to get your packet pickup tomorrow, so I didn't want any of that being in our way for today.
So we are headed home. I've been wearing my barefoot shoes all day, just trying to finish off breaking them in. I've only really worn them to work because it's sandals weather down here in Florida. And when we went home to North Carolina, I wore my other barefoot shoes. So I'm finishing off breaking them in because I gotta walk in on one Sunday. So I guess we're going home now. We'll see you in a bit. So I promised myself 2 days before the half marathon I was gonna eat the biggest prime rib I could. So I'm on the way to the Texas Roadhouse, which is near my house, and I've placed a to-go curbside order for a 20-ounce prime rib with 2 horseradishes and 2 au jus, which is my favorite way if I'm gonna eat one that big. So they said they can make me a side of some bacon, which is exciting because there isn't a single side on Texas Roadhouse's menu that I would eat on a day that I'm not planning on cheating. Like if it was a cheat day, I would probably eat the sweet potato because I really like their cinnamon butter, but it is not a cheat day, so they don't have a side I can eat. But she said she could make me 2 pieces of bacon, and I said, that'll be a side, I'll take 2 of them. So she's gonna make me 4 pieces of bacon to go with my 20-ounce big steak. So I'm on my way to pick it up. There she is, 20 ounces. I would say they definitely didn't give it to me as rare as I would have liked it, but it's all right. With 3 au jus and 3 horseradish. And this is what it looks like, the 20 ounce with there's some cinnamon butter here she gave me because she sent me with 2 rolls and I've already thrown them away. I'm not gonna eat those. And then over here is Michael's dinner, which is 7 eggs with whipping cream, and cheese.
And a pound of bacon.
Yeah. This is how we eat around here. I'm gonna make this short and sweet.
It's that time of night.
It's kombucha time. Michael is drinking a store-bought raspberry lemon.
It's a raspberry lemon. Haven't had this in years, I don't think, babe.
I need some more of this amber glass. So they were on sale at Target today, 2 for $6. So he got them. I'm drinking one of my homemade ones. I can't drink those store-bought ones. They're too like carbonated or something. Maybe it's because aren't they made with
okay, this one, the Kavita, is made with sparkling water.
That's right.
And I think it is also partially pasteurized, so it's a little harder on Julie's tummy.
Yeah, it's not that it's harder on my stomach. It's just it goes down. Yeah, it doesn't go down well. It feels like I'm drinking bubbles. But so I like mine that's made with just filtered water that we filtered ourselves. But I'm in my skincare sleep shirt, getting ready for bed. But I wanted to say that Aber seems to be completely fine. Yeah, we think we figured it out. We had made some hamburger meat for her a couple days ago. I cooked more than a pound of hamburger meat and portioned it out in tiny meals. But I think it was actually it was just past its sell-by date. But I think it had actually gone bad. Michael said he thought it smelled funny. I didn't really notice that, so I didn't think that was it. But I think it was what we were feeding her actually that made her kind of upset. She did she did throw up one more time this afternoon, and it was immediately after eating, and that's when we figured it out because we went to the fridge to check out the meals I had made for her, and Michael thought they smelled kind of funny. So we think she's fine. She has not had any more hiccuping, any type of other than throwing up her dinner, so I made her a whole nother dinner, and I apologize for feeding her.
She scarfed it down immediately.
She scarfed it down. She was so hungry. That one down. So other than that, she seems to be fine, which is great because we were really kind of worried this morning, but she's been very, very tired this afternoon. Yeah, she's been herself, but she's been very tired because she was up all night last night. We were all up all night last night. So what time is it? It's about
6:40.
6:40. It is not going to be a late night for us because I feel like I've been up for a day and a half now.
You need your rest. You got to prep for Sunday.
So this is day 2 out of 3 of me not preparing for a half marathon. I'm going to be walking on Sunday. But I didn't show you. Maybe I can show you tomorrow. I bought the fanny pack and sunscreen for Sunday. So I have my little kit and caboodle ready to go and can't wait to do it. Can't wait for that pizza and can't wait. Oh man, I'll have to show the goodies too. I forgot.
Oh, that's right. We'll do a haul. We'll do a goodie haul.
Tomorrow, if we remember, which we probably won't, we'll show you everything we bought at Target today.
Yep.
For our cheat day on Sunday. Anyway, good night, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.
Happy Saturday.
Bye, guys.